Yo, what up? It's your boy Wrath. We'll start this video by saying hi. We're making a video game here under No Vacancy Media, and it's going to be a Rockstar simulator. How about that? So we're working on the first level, the demo, the tutorial, little island here, and the functionality so far is you can pick a character out of these. Let's zoom in. Out of these 5 so far. Yesterday when I started, we had 9 characters and it exceeded the sprite limit, or the pixels on the sprites that you could choose from. So we can kind of clean this up here a little bit. There's only 5 choices now, which not quite as fun, but get the pointer and get that. And so yeah, you can pick from one of these 5 people. You can get your old guy, your beardy guy, your mohawk guy, your femme presenting, or your skeleton guy if you want to do that. Then you can pick your instrument. Over here, pick one of these. I got to clean these up a little bit. When I was in the program, I didn't realize that some of those had little extra pixels that were another color. They weren't white originally. It's just the color scheme on this. Which, speaking of which, I went and I watched. I ported this to ROM last night and I played it, and everything is in like super black and white, so it doesn't really have to be red. We can. Why is this so big? I don't really. Let's just do, yeah, default GameBoy. Game world. I don't need to open those settings like that. Yeah, I just want the. Oh shit, that's so cool. Okay, yeah, I forgot one of the coolest parts about this is I can make the background one color scheme, and I can make everything else another color scheme. So that's cool. So I got a couple of things I want to work on this morning already that I noticed last night that I needed to fix. Other than those couple of the couple of cosmetic changes here with the thing. Oh, it's not gonna fit right. Whatever, that's how I like it. Okay, so the program I'm using is called GB Studio. It's free, open software. Let me see who makes it. GB Studio .dev. Go to gbstudio.dev if you want to start messing around with it. GB Studio by Chris Maltby. I don't know. Maybe that's just the guy who made the site. We'll never know. The site is pretty cool though. It's got a lot of tutorials and stuff, and so this is a lot of fun. This is not my first game that I've ever made with this software. Years ago, I promoted a small festival of a show, and I made a little game featuring some of the artists that were involved, so that was really cool. So I've always been intrigued by this, and I think it would be really cool to put out an actual Game Boy cartridge. So I'm going to buy the equipment to port it to cartridges, and I'm going to make the boxes and everything. I found a really cool way to use cassette tape cases, and I think that would be a great way to market something like this. So we'll probably start with a small run of like 20, maybe 50. I don't know what a small run is at this point, but yeah, we'll have these games for sale at some point. So No Vacancy Media, Rockstar Sim. So how it goes. So who are you? And then you pick your character from here. Maybe I was looking at the point and click example from another sample game that they had, and I might switch this up to a different style and do everything as a background and just have trigger blocks here. But for now, this is fine. So you pick your character, and then it says what instrument do you play, and then you come over here and you click which instrument you play, and that brings you to your starting house. And so if you pick vocals, drums, bass, or guitar is where you're going to end up. And what I noticed last night, one of the things is that the drums, you click it, it asks if you want to practice the drums, and you say yes or no. And if it says yes, it checks your level, make sure your level's not capped out, and it makes sure you haven't gone through too much time in the day, because I have a timing system of there are only 16 hours in a day, and every activity you do costs a little extra time, and we'll go over that in another second. But when so you practice drumming, so it does say that. So I wonder if I just ported down a little to, let's see, you practice singing. Yes, I accidentally kept in the guitar house it said you practice singing, and that's not correct, obviously. And so also what I realized is that when I'm going to have a menu pull up so you can check your level progress, and you can check your experience and how much experience you need to the next level. So I'll have to write a script for all of that. But what I noticed is when you go to that, I have it stack over that screen. And when you go back to the house, I have it set all the variables like time, level, and experience to 1 as soon as you get into the house. And I'm thinking because every time you remove the stack, I guess it refreshes these. So I'm going to remove them from each room, and I'm going to put that in, I don't know, either the character selection or the instrument selection. It really doesn't matter at this point, because every time you play, it's going to be a new game until I implement a save system. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete all these. I'm going to do it the long way, delete all that. Remember that I have to set the variables I'm setting are the time, the level, and the experience. And I'm going to set those on the character selection. I can also delete a lot of I have the character selection, so when you select it, it stores a variable for 1 through whatever, and it still has all the 9 that were in there, so I could go through and clear out the unused variables, because now there are only 5, and it'll just take up brain space to keep using those. But will it? I don't know, because maybe we'll pass over it from now on. So that initiate. Let's do it after you've done that. This takes forever. Fade into. Wait, I don't want to have to wait a whole 2 seconds. It's so annoying. Wait 1 second. Sorry, I'm just being picky. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set the variables. Excuse me. We're going to set the variable of time. Time is going to be at 0. Set variable. Set variable level to 1. We just start out level 1. We don't start level 0. And variables, set variable XP to 0. And that's just making sure, like, I don't know, it's just like a clear cache kind of thing. And so it knows where to start. And all of that. So you will start at level 0. And then what we will have to do. So what we have here is we have scripts to show the XP and show your level. So that's just nested ifs. If your level's 1, show it. If your level's 2, show it here. If your level's 3, show it here. You know, stuff like that. Let's see how that runs. Soon, because I wanted to show the level, and I wanted to be able to show the experience, and I want all of that too. So we're gonna have to create that menu. from here. One other thing that was annoying me a little bit was the press start. I don't know why I just did that title screen, but that was just going too fast for me. So we're gonna slow it down by half speed. I could just make it nothing, couldn't I? Yeah, because I wonder what that's gonna do. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, see, it does put that little black box around it too. So okay, I know we gotta do there. So what we are going to do is we're going to open this in our trusty pixel art editing program, GIMP. Another program that I don't know who made it, but all right. So here we are with that. We're going to color fill with the neon green so that disappears, right? It's gonna disappear, right? Boom. And I'm gonna rename it press start because this is really weird that it's not named press start already. So here, we'll go back to GB Studio, and all we're gonna do is press start looks like that. And so we're gonna have to widen that canvas a little bit. Water just a little bit. We'll go press start in there. Doot. Doot, 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 doot. Press start right in there. Doot, doot, press. Oopsie. Okay, so just leave that. Just look, press start. Okay, so go to game roller. We're just gonna go ahead and replace that with the press start one, and then I'm gonna delete that title screen one because I don't want it. I don't want it around fucking with my head like that. So we got the good press start in here. I'm gonna do what it needs to do. So who are you? You're gonna pick your character. You're gonna pick your instrument. I'll fix those later. Okay, so right now, what you're able to do is you have a 16-hour day, and after 16 hours of activity, you have to go to your bed and you have to rest, and that resets the time back to 0, and then you have more time to do things. Every time you practice, it takes an hour, and you gain 10 experience points. So what I can do every time I want to show the experience is I can take a math function okay, so the variable we're trying to do is XP. We want to multiply it by the value of 10, and then I'll just store it as that. So to show XP, we're going to multiply the value by 10, and then we're going to display. Okay, we're going to draw text on the screen. The text is going to be boom XP. After the script is paused, I would need to do that math function again. XP divide by 10 to make sure that it goes right, and boop, boop. And we're not gonna really know where those are, but we're gonna have to experiment. And then the XP till next is all gonna be like, I could just copy that, and then I'm going to show how much experience you're gonna need total to get to the next level. I won't even make it do the the calculations and all that. So like if you're level 2, I think I set it to like 25. I can check that too. So in the experience, to get to level 2, you need 100 experience. To get to level 3, you need 250 experience. For level 4, you need 450 experience. And then to get to level 5, you need 70 experience. So let's go back. The next one will be 450. What level till next? If you're level 2, you need 250 to the next level. If you're level 3, you will need 450 to the next level. And if you are level 4, you will need 750 to get to the next level. So let's do this. So let's do 160, or no, we're gonna do 16, 2, show the XP, draw the XP. Okay, so that one's 4. Let's do that at 2. Let's just do that for now. 8 and 2, and then show level. We'll do those all at 4 and 2. Let's save it. Okay, so those should all come up when the menu comes up. So, all right, let's save it and run it real quick and see what happens. Look. Ooh. This is how it presents. Yeah, see, I had to finish that. Look. Ooh, okay. Slower to the so who are you? Oh, who am I? Okay, so let's pick this guy and see what happens. What instrument do we play? What do we play this time? Let's play, I'm gonna play the vocals. I'm gonna fix those little, you know, or maybe I won't, the little distressies. Look, oh my god. Oh cool, look at that. Okay, so I got the X and Y wrong at everything anyway. But okay, so now when I go to, I'm gonna make the background for this page say level experience and how much you need to the next level. So now I know where to draw those variables. Okay, so boom. Okay, now let's make sure it doesn't. I'm gonna practice singing. Yeah, I practice singing. Okay, so I can do a different palette for the words that come up. That's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll just make the I want to make the background red because it's brick, you know, so maybe I'll make the people green or something. But this is cool. GB Studio friggin' rocks for this capability is so cool, just making the different color palettes. So all right, so we practiced a couple times. Experience, we have 20 experience. We practiced 2 times. Our experience is 20. Is it still 20? Yes. Oh my god, we fixed it. I fixed it. Oh, you can press any button? Oh, no. Okay, so I do have to fix these. Boom. No, you have to only be able to press A and B to get through those, but check it. Okay, so here we are talking to the computer. Do you want to surf the web? Well, sure. Marketplace. Let's, oh, okay. So you're going to be able to buy equipment. Okay, we're going to look for a band. Oh, okay, so we're going to have it roll every day, every 16, every time the time refreshes, we're gonna make it re-roll another 4 like bands, and we're gonna come up with a whole bunch of random ones, and that'll be really cool. So that you get a myriad of bands you can try out for, and depending on your level and your gear, I'm gonna have to make a gear inventory too, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So you can upgrade your gear, at least in the beginning. So if you don't have a certain gear rating, you won't be able to get in either. So so for right now, let's see, let's show you guys leveling up and having to sleep. Yeah, I don't want to make that. I'm going to have to go fix that because I don't want it to have to be any, because I can literally press a tab, press any button and advance the dialogue. I don't really want that. Look, I leveled up. I'm now level 2. So look, look, I'm level 2. I need 250. Okay, practice singing. All right. Yeah, I want to put a little time bar in like the upper left-hand corner, and that would be pretty cool. Oh, I can't practice now. You know why? Because I've practiced 16 times. And yeah, so I'm gonna make it so you can go to work. You can, oh, can't leave yet, punk. But yeah, make that so you can go to work. It takes 4 hours to make $50, and you can spend that on gear, or you can go play an open mic night. That'll cost $30, but you'll get 50 experience. So cool little mechanics that I've got there. I'm going to keep working on that, but as for right now, oh look, so okay, I can't practice. I need some rest. Okay, so what does that mean? I mean, probably go and rest on the bed. Check that out. Oh, boom. Wake up fully refreshed. Can I practice again? I can practice. Look, menu 170. All the values remain. I'm so stoked. This is so cool. Oh, so look, I already have place markers for a marketplace. Oh, which I'm gonna have to make like a vocal marketplace and a drum and a bass and a guitar marketplace. And then I have to make inventory slots. All right, let's work on the menu next. We're going to GIMP. We're going to work on the menu. All right, so I've got a font system here. All right, so that should show all of the current levels, and then we can work on a time graphic, I suppose, and then make a graphic to show the time. We can do that. That's next, and then probably work in the money system. I'll have to do the money system too. Shit. So I'll probably make like a gear closet or something for the inventory. If you have any suggestions, let me know on where we can keep the inventory, because maybe I can keep it next to the computer or somewhere around the instrument or something. You can check your gear and you can swap it out, and maybe that would be a cool feature moving forward. But for now, we're gonna go back into GIMP and we're gonna make our little time counter here. So I think this is gonna work, but we also have to like, it's gonna be time key. No animation speed. So that's on update. I interact with the singing and I practice. I increment time by 1. And then start the actors on update script. So we're going to start. Actor 4 is on update script. All right, so should we check it with the vocals before we try to implement that anywhere else? Ooh, No Vacancy Media presents Rockstar Sim. Press start. So, who are you? I'm Skeleton Man, and I play the vocals. Uh-oh. That's not Skeleton Man. Gonna have to fix that. All right. Oh, and the top part of the that guy didn't even populate. Okay. If you click through it too fast, it definitely it misses some updates. For sure. I mean, I have like half of it works. What the hell? Let's see if it taps me out here after this one. Okay, so I shouldn't be able to anymore. All of my time is up. I can't practice now. I need some rest. Okay. I would like to rest now. Yes. Oh, did it really do it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awesome. It did refresh. Dude, I didn't even have to do that. That's so fucking sick. Okay, now how do I get the other half to show up? There's only half of the thing showing up. All right, here, I'm gonna try it one more time. Gramps on vocals. All right. Well, yeah, that sprite's still not showing up on the first half for whatever reason. Maybe if I move it, it will. I don't know. I'm gonna try to move it. Anyway, peace out. See you on the next one. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Please watch for the next one. Watch me live when I record these. And yeah, later.